Hello, beautiful soul family, and welcome back to Light Language with Nubia. This is Nubia. It is an honor to be connecting with each and every one of you, beautiful souls. I wanted to do an angelic vocal cord attunement. This is what my team of light calls it. So you are able to speak what needs to be spoken. And we're all very beautiful, divine beings of light, as our soul is composed of so many things, right? Throughout time and space. But the core of who I am is an angelic being. So I will incorporate light language with angelic tones so we can unblock your throat chakra so you can connect to that mermaid that you are, or that fairy, or that which you are throughout time and space, and you're able to speak whatever truth it is that you're meant to speak in this moment, in this space, in this time. So I invite each and every one of you to find your most comfortable space where you can drift off and you can allow yourself to merge into your soul and allow your higher self to speak through you, think through you, and be in control of the being. They're asking me to remind all of you to do parasite cleanses. If you're not thinking like yourself and you know you're not thinking like yourself, they're like, remind them parasite cleanses. Sometimes parasites want to hijack the human body and start controlling a bit. I always have to tell you guys, as my guys are like, tell them to remember this. I feel like it's like when you're watching TV and a commercial comes in. And now, da-da-da. That's how it sounds. Sorry. They're just so funny. Let's start taking deep breaths in and out. And connect that breath, meaningful breath, to your energy field. Taking deep breaths in, filling your lungs with this beautiful air. I bring in all the energy from the sun, Father Sun Ra. And then I bring it from all the realms, clearing my energy, pouring it, disintegrating anything that does not vibrate to the highest love light energy, as all that I am is the highest love light energy. Sometimes when we are too much in our human form, we get little shadowy aspects that would like to attach to our beautiful golden sphere. But we do not consent, as we are love light and we're fully into our energy form of that which is our soul. calling in all the angelic rays to come in, step forward, and assist us to this transformation of your vocal cords. Krayana trai shokona ria ta koka karia ra koka karia de koka karina tarakara etro koka karia. Raiana taraka kakai shokona rai karai tarakoka karia. I'm asking them to also activate light language. If you're ready to be activated, to speak it, it is time for you to be activated now. With the greatest love light, Shona Karia Nahi Araye Om Narakai Shono Tarakia Kakaya. The angels are saying, because you decided to step forward and speak your truth of your soul, your ancestors, galactic teams, those that will be activated is because you had the bravery of stepping forth and saying, I will speak for my race. I'll speak our truth for our people. Krae shoko karaina tara etro koka karia. Ainia yo koka I shoko karai tara koka karana tara kiki ukuru koka kara ishka karinitia. Our vocal cord system has always been designed for us to speak in the language of our soul. It is just when we incarnated to physical form that blocks were placed in areas to not allow the whole mechanical system to flow. Almost as you would say, like a piano, that it needs all its chords to flow very beautifully. If there is something in the place where a certain sound is made, that sound, even if it's touched, it cannot be played. That is what they are explaining to me now. When you allow yourself to flow within the energy of your soul, there is no blocks, there is no fear. As the light flows within you and you express the sounds that it is that you need to express, you will see in the tone of the voice just a flow of tones and sounds that are meant to come out. There is no stopping in between the flow, you see? That is when you're supposed to speak and be in the flow of the love, light, energy, which is you come from, true source, divine creator of all. Koroshno trokarari tarakarara itro kokakarina tarakarara tara etara kokakaria. Rokara era kokakarira kara etro kokakari shakora etara karare tere kekiki kokora shakokari taraya. Priana tarara kara tere kiriru kupukoriri tarakarare tara kokakaria. Since your vocal system has not been used in a long time, they're like doing different testings of, some of the areas are like stiff and they're like, okay, like play, let's flow. And then they're getting them smooth. Kroja no torokos etrekiko kokukori itrakara enatrakiko koro kreko kakaria. Aria kora shakara etrakokakaria. As the flow comes, you shall let it flow, because when you create a stop, a scaredness, when you bring that energy of fear within the flow, it stops, because the energy is not vibrating to the flow of the universal language, that which is the highest love light energy that you resonate with. Our teams of light want me to share something very important. There's many beings out there saying they speak light language, right? But there's also a dark, inverted light language out there. And there's always dark and light, right? And everything. And dark always tries to infiltrate into light technologies. So each and every one of you needs to connect to your heart, to your soul, and feel what you feel. It is truly of the light. You should feel light when you hear light language, because light language, it makes you feel very joyful. Everything that it equals to love, that is what you should feel. And the person sharing the language with you should be able to translate what they are speaking to you, to be transparent in communication. Here in planet Earth, there has been a division of languages, cultures, to try to separate the truth from all population. Do you see, in the higher realms, there is only a universal language which is spoken by all beings of all universes. The only thing that changes a bit is the tones, the frequencies of how the language is spoken, but it is all a universal language. And a true light being that is being able to transmit messages from the light, when they're channeling, when they're bringing any type of healings, you should feel it within the soul that feels very transparent to you, what they're transmitting to you. And in any moment in time that you listen to someone and it doesn't feel right to the soul, you should not listen to it. And before I came and was public about speaking messages of the light, I worked very hard with my teams of light, my ancestors' galactic teams, because I wanted to share with you all in English translation of the messages given to me in the universal light language. Therefore, I feel that being transparent with each and every one of you of the messages, the encoding that is being sent to your soul, we're all in one understanding, and we're all in that oneness of that love light vibration. And I was sent here as a human now, but with an angelic soul form, to bring unity consciousness to earth, bring one understanding of love light. And me sharing all that I share with all of you, I am sharing that stream of that oneness, of that one love light with all of you. And I thank each and every one of you for all your comments, because you feel that within. You feel this transparency of the light. And that gives me strength to give myself time for all of you. We all have busy schedules, right? But just hearing that love that I hear from all of you gives me the time to open my heart and connect to divinity, which I have every day, and share with you a piece of heaven here on earth. They're bringing in the rose energy to your vocal cords. They're saying, let that flow of that rose penetrate deeply into the vocal cords and allow you to sing at the tone of your soul. Let's take some deep breaths in and out and allow all these beautiful tones brought forth by the angelic rays align you to your true voice of your soul. I love you infinitely with all that I am, and I'll see you soon.